My name is Alexander, and follow me as I show you what my day to day is like as a merchant in ancient Greece, 425 BCE. Today we start in Athens, which dominates trade in the region. My family is back in Syracuse and relies on me to make enough money to support us, otherwise, they would starve and die. So today I decided to wear what I wear almost every day, and that is my linen exomis. An exomis is a short tunic that allows a lot of movement. I also have one in wool, but it's pretty hot out, so I want something more breathable. One of my wife's responsibilities at home is to weave us new clothes. So once I run these down, she will make me another. Athens is such an important city regarding trading in the Mediterranean. It's one of the safest places to trade because the harbors have good spots to anchor into. Not only that, when there's bad weather, the waters aren't too dangerous to sail. It has two main trading centers, the Agora and the Piraeus. I mainly sell and trade grain, spices, and textiles. Along with my clothes, my wife also weaves textiles I sell. I decided to start my morning off by trading with other merchants in the Piraeus and sell my goods in Agora to the citizens of Athens. Let's see how the day goes. It was a pretty good day in Athens. I made 10 whole drachmas, and I was even able to get some food to bring home. Time to go to the port and go home. It is a long boat ride from Athens to Syracuse, about a week if there's good weather, and if there's bad, even longer. Merchant ships have sails instead of a bunch of rowing men because the men took up too much space where the cargo could go. There is one big square sail in the middle and a few places to row. Mainly using sails is slower than rowing when traveling against the wind, though. I am away from home and from my family quite a bit, so it's very annoying when the ship has to wait out bad weather. But even if I get home slowly, at least I will get home, because currently the Peloponnesian War is still ongoing, making sea travel dangerous and difficult. The, the war is because Athens is growing in power and Sparta is threatened. Even though Athens is at war, traveling to and from is still possible. Athens is still a very good trading spot since its naval forces are so strong. Of course, when I'm already exhausted from working in the heat and preparing to sail for at least a week, the ship gets boarded and inspected by port guards. They looked at the goods and demanded proof of trade and the trade route. But this annoyance is worth it for my safety. At this point in time, Athens has a strong control of the sea and Sparta on land. Syracuse has stayed safe, so trade and daily life aren't affected. I hope this doesn't turn into something super serious and tear Greece apart. After a week of travels, I made it home. The most important thing to do right now is to check on my household. I'm the head of the family, but my wife manages the house. So I make money and bring it home while she raises our children. As important as my wife is to me, if I die, my son will inherit everything. Is that sexist? Yes. Do I care? No. Moving on. She teaches our daughter how to take care of the house while I manage my son's proper education. For dinner, we are having wine with bread and olives. We don't have meat often because that is reserved for religious holidays. Before we eat, we always give a small portion of the food to the gods. In Greek culture, religion is very important. The community as a whole has to work together to appease the gods and make them happy. Even if only one person does something to displease the gods, the whole community would feel the wrath. Displeasing a god can come from disrespecting them in a sacred practice, not celebrating religious festivals, or not even believing in them. No way am I going to humiliate myself or my family by displeasing the gods and causing havoc on our whole community. That's why at dinner we set aside food for the gods, but also we gather at our home altar where my wife and children join me in prayer and pray to Zeus, thanking him for protection and my safe journey home.